Bro, please tell me you're up on this Love is Blind Season 9. Yeah, I'm doing my Meet the Cast video right now. It's in Denver, so you know they're all gonna be freaks. What do you mean, what do I mean? It means that everyone that flies into Denver gets a little frisky on the planes. It doesn't? Then why are they called the Mile High City? Oh. Do people know about this? Because I can see how it could cause a lot of confusion. All right, welcome to Taste Take. If you're new here, today we're breaking down the cast bios of the new Love is Blind United States edition, Season 9. I haven't seen none of the episodes. We're just talking about these people as if we know them, knowing we know almost nothing about them. If that's something you're into, hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular Taste Takers, let's see what's up with the city that's half golden and half silver. Get it? Half golden, Denver, silver, half golden, half silver. Listen, that was the best Denver pun I could find, okay? So, can we just proceed? Okay, quick background here, but also no damn background here. It's Season 9. If you don't know what's going on by now, honestly, you're just going to have to figure it out with the context clues. Okay, fine, look. Netflix brought us to Minneapolis in Season 8, and y'all was all complaining that it was too white. So they went ahead and brought us to Denver for Season 9. I'm not going to jump to any conclusion. Listen, y'all know the vibes, bro. It's the Meet the Cast video. We got our Meet the Cast robe and we got our Meet the Cast wine. So just relax. We're keeping it cash over here. We're just going to get through this how we always get through this together. All right, relax. Okay, Season 9. We got 16 men and 16 women, but you already know the vibes over here at Taste Take. It's ladies first because chivalry ain't all the way dead yet, and I was raised right. Okay, first up, we got Madison. Madison is 28, and she's a UX UI designer. Okay, basically, she's someone that works on the user experience and user interface of a product. What? Madison says, the key to my heart is good banter and big arms. Oh, good banter? What is this? Love is Blind UK? Anyway, look, I can't prove this, but 83% of men with good banter and good arms will end up making you cry. These aren't my stats. I'm sorry. Next up, we have Anna. Anna is 28, and she's a hairstylist. And the shit does look pretty luxurious, I ain't gonna lie. Anna says, music is a pretty big part of my life. Anna, what does this have to do with dating you? You love music? Revolutionary. Let me guess, you also love your mom. Get her out of here. Next up, we got Kate. Kate is 32, and she's a registered dietitian. Get this girl in front of Bobby from Love is Blind UK. Kate says, I'm not looking for a boyfriend. I'm looking for a husband. Yeah, Kate, I don't know how to put this, but so are the other 15 other women on this goddamn show. Get your healthy eating ass the fuck up out of here. Okay, next up, we got Annie. Annie is 31, and she's a hair salon owner. Annie says, I don't put up with a lot of issues. And honestly, I would love to know what this means. But after we just heard Kate say that she went on Love is Blind to find a husband, as far as I'm concerned, this is Shakespeare. Next up, we have Ashley. Ashley's 35, and she's a director of compliance. BDSM stuff. Ashley says, I'm alpha, but I'm willing to follow if you have direction. Great. The freaking director of compliance feels the need to tell us that she's an alpha, which you already know I hate that terminology. Good luck to you, Ashley. Okay, then we got Megan H. Megan H is 36, and she's a property manager. Megan H says, I want somebody who reciprocates my energy and my warmth. And honestly, so far it has been a very low bar, but this is easily the best quote. You go ahead and get that good energy, Megan H. Next, we got Casey. Casey's 34, and she's a hair and makeup artist. Everybody in Denver do hair? Anyway, Casey says, I'm excited to get to know someone for their soul. All this is someone that's trying entirely too hard to come up with a creative way to say, I'm going on Love is Blind. You ain't fooling me, Casey. Next up, we have Shelby. Shelby is 35, and she's a realtor. She looks like a realtor, whatever that means. Shelby says, I'm proud of my willingness to take my own path. And if she means this, it's a good quote. Next up, we got Azza. Azza is 32, and she's an events manager. Azza says, I'm always smiling and having fun. And you know what? That's not offensive. The outfit might be offensive. To the folks over at HQ, can we go ahead and fire up a full screen? Okay, you know what she looks like? Remember those soda cups from the Remember those soda cups from the 90s? Whatever. You guys never let me have any fun. Okay, next up we have Kaylin. Yes, I like her. Get over it. Kaylin looks like if Hillary Banks was the real daughter of the new Aunt Viv, but y'all obviously don't know about no Fresh Prince. Kaylin is 29 and she's an account executive. Kaylin says, I am here for somebody who is a lover of life. And you know, just the other day, I was telling my friends how much I love life. Like living is fucking dope. And just so I'm clear, right? Just do my due diligence. To the folks at HQ, can we? Yeah. Yeah, because that's going to be. Next up, we have Anastasia. Anastasia's 29 and she's a nurse. Anastasia says, my parents are therapists, so I know how to empathize. Look, I know what she's getting at. But just because your parents know some shit, don't mean you know some shit. A lot of the times, it's actually the opposite. But I guess we're going to have to just take her word for it. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, my mother was a scholar in every sense of the word. I could barely read, whatever. Next up, we got the other Megan, Megan W. What's up, other Megan? Megan W is 35 and she's an entrepreneur. Uh-oh. Megan W says, the key to my heart is anything that sparkles. And y'all already know that I hate this. This is what's going to happen. Some terrible man is going to come along and lace her with diamonds, and she's going to be okay with it. Because those diamonds sparkle, that terrible man has her heart. Excellent. Thank you, Megan W., who I will now be forced to refer to as Megan L. Next up, we have Hillary. Hillary is 39, and she's in medical device sales. Hillary says, if you're mean to my dog, get out. Hillary, who's mean to your dog? And if we're being honest, if someone was mean to your dog, did it occur to you that maybe your dog sucks? I just don't get how people are coming on this show looking for love, and she feels the need to tell us how she wants her animal treated before she tells us how she wants to be treated. But what do I know? I'm just a kid from the gutter making this butter off these bloodsuckers. Moving on. Next up, we have China. China is 39 and she's a marketing manager. China says, finding the person I love is long overdue. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to let this black woman be great. Is that cool? All right. Hello, Allie. Allie is 29 and she's a nurse. Allie says, some might describe me as very blunt. Now, I have no reason to not believe her, but a lot of the times people who say stuff like this, they really just mean they rude. But I'm a sucker for these tattoos and I'm weak. So I got to approve this. Can the people at headquarters just give? Okay. Fine. I'll look at it later. Last but not least, for the women, we have Calibria. Calibria is 29 and she's a social worker. Calibria says, my worst habit is falling in love with potential. I mean, look, I get it. It's the self-awareness for me. But girl, stop doing that. I would also be remiss if I didn't address the cross in between her titties. Like, what is it doing there? Why is it there? All right, let's meet these dudes from season 9. And I must say, I was pleasantly surprised with the outfits this time around. Just kidding. They were obviously terrible. All right, first up, we got Dylan. Dylan is 32 and he's a financial analyst. Dylan says, I want someone equally as committed to growth. And this is a safe quote. You guys might be like, oh, that's a good start, Chris. But this is AI. Don't let it fool you. He also asked AI how to pose for this damn photo. Then we got Brendan. Brendan is 32 and he's a finance manager. Brendan says, I'm ready to build new traditions with someone. Dylan, the financial analyst, and Brendan, the finance manager, are in cahoots. Now, I can't prove that, but Disney, please don't take me off the air if I'm wrong. Then we got Dio. Dio is extremely happy to be here. Dio is 30 years old, and I guess he works with Pennywise, helping him come up with what movies he's going to do next or whatever. Dio says, too much negativity gives me the ick. And I hate to wonder how many women he just gave the ick to by using the word ick. It's not a fair world we live in, because I too hate negativity. Just wish you didn't word it. Wish you didn't word it like that, my boy. And now I'm forced to go full screen. HQ, can you help me out here? Wait, can we get a zoom in?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
It's gonna be a long day. Next up, we got Blake. Blake is 34 and he's an accountant. Blake says, I'm more introverted than people expect. Blake, I assure you, we expect it. Next up, we got Michael. Michael is 41 and he's in medical sales. Say hello to our elder. Hello, Michael. We're peers. Michael says, I want somebody with a beautiful soul. Whatever. Okay, hello, Chase. Chase is 29 and he's a water treatment consultant. I guess when water is being mistreated, guys like Chase come in and uplift said water. It's pretty noble stuff. Chase says, I won't compromise who I am for love. Well said, Bobby Boucher. Then we got Jensen, who's 29, aka way too young to be wearing this shirt made out of cardboard. Jensen is a data analyst and he says, I'm not scared of spontaneity. Sure, yes, women love to hear things like this. Very safe, very strong quote. But let's go full screen because I'm pretty sure I need to see the rest of this Amazon package. To the folks at HQ, can you help me out? Yeah. This dude, Jensen, is dressed like a bowl of Reese's Puffs. Have you guys ever had that cereal? Okay. Next up, we have Logan, who is clearly just a variant of Jensen. Logan is 35 and he's an account executive. Logan says, I'm willing to have the tough conversations. Okay, Logan, you want to have a tough conversation? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm not even gonna go full screen just because I'm feeling generous. Next up, we got Mike. Mike is 38 and he's a real estate investor. Mike says, I'm passionate about helping other people succeed. Mike, what does this have to do with anything? Like, how does this help anyone understand you as a partner or what you're looking for? I'm not gonna lie, this head tilt is throwing me off. To the folks at HQ, can we get a full screen on this dude? He looked like he's doing the opposite of the smooth criminal lean. This dude is leaning all the way back into season 8. Next up, we have Anton. Anton is 29 and he's in transportation and logistics. I don't know, Google Maps. Anton says, my truthfulness is probably my greatest quality. Did the word honesty go extinct? Also, this dude will get caught lying at some point in this season. I can feel it in my spleen. All right, next up, we got Edmund. Hello, Black Button Up. Edmund is 29 and he's a realtor. Edmund says, my favorite thing in the world is rollerblading. Edmund, what even is this? Like, what is a woman supposed to do with this information? You like nothing more in life than rollerblading? No, this dude is a trip. We gotta move on. Hello? Yeah, HQ? What's up? I mean, yeah, usually I call you guys. Yeah, I'm on Edmund right now. Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, the rollerblading thing is nuts. I can't even believe. You said there's more? You have a video? Yeah, send it to me right now. I'll play it. Okay, cool. Thanks. All right.
I eat my boogers. Might be a little too much, but I do eat them.
Oh my golly Wally. How you have a oh my golly Wally moment in the Meet the Cast video? This is revolutionary. He set us back. That's the only way I could kind of put it. He set us back. Did Netflix mention the fact that they were filming? Maybe he didn't know. I don't even want to go full screen on this dude. This nigga's probably wearing his rollerblade. Why would he be wearing his roller? We have no choice but to move on. Next up, we got Joe. Joe looks like a man who chooses not to eat his boogers. Excellent. Joe is 29 and he's in sales. He's probably scamming somebody right now in that Black Button Up. Joe says, I can burn down the house at karaoke. Yeah, sure, until I pull up singing my Nickelback and you become but a distant memory, Joe. Next up, we have Nick. Nick is 28 and he's a luxury watch dealer. Good Lord, not this again. Nick looks like a crook. Nick looks like the dude that killed Bruce Wayne's parents. Coward. Okay, we're almost done. Nick says, I move fast and I hope you can keep up with me. Look, this dude's face is giving villain, but I can't be mad at this honest quote. Let's get out of here. Then we got Patrick. Patrick is 31 and he's a construction manager. Patrick says, I have a soft heart and can fall in love quickly. I don't have much to say here, but this dude will cry at some point this season. All right, next up, we got Rohan. Rohan is wearing a terrible jacket. Rohan is 27 years old and he's in private equity. Rohan says, being able to take a joke and throw it back is attractive. All this sounds like to me is Rohan is a dude that likes to tell terrible and offensive jokes, and he wants us to be cool with it. Yeah, and to the folks at HQ, can we go full screen? I'm trying to see the rest of this dude's outfit because it's giving Alaskan Airlines. Yeah, you know what this dude looks like? This dude looks like the type to embarrass his future kids at the movie theaters because kids under 6 eat free, but his kids are going to be in high school and he's going to try to get them in for free. He looks like the type to go to the gate agent at the airport and try to flirt his way into first class, but he's really sitting in 47D. Then when he gets on the flight, he's the type, I'm almost done. He's the type to be like, hey, sir, do you mind switching seats so I can sit next to my daughter? Yeah, I know you're in 10B with the extra legroom that you paid for, but if you don't mind going back to 47D, we can be together. Would you mind switching? Rohan probably gonna be the nicest dude on this whole show, and I'm gonna come do a written apology and clear all this. Okay, last but not least, we have Jordan. Jordan is 30 years old and he's a service manager. I have no idea what that means. So obviously you guys know that I have no choice but to take that as a sign of disrespect. Jordan says, I take a lot of pride in being a dad. Yeah, I mean, well played, Jordan. Way to get ahead of it. Got your tattoos out. You're going to get some cheap brownie points with these women, but I can't knock a brother for playing the game. And boom, that's 16 women and 16 men who will be joining us in season 8 of Love is Blind, United States of America edition. And as you guys know, 77% of these people that we talked about will never see the light of day, but I'm just here giving these people a platform. This is what I'm doing as my community service. So the season starts next Wednesday, October 1st. They're going to drop the first 6 episodes. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I haven't seen any of the episodes yet. So look for a video of that breakdown, all 6 episodes, Wednesday, October 1st. And what would also be cool, what would also be cool is if you just hit the subscribe button now and put the bell so then you know when that video comes out. All we can hope for is an entertaining season. You know, some of you guys weren't happy with season 8, but you know, those are my people now, so it was excellent as far as I'm concerned. Well, let me do my lightning thing. As always, thanks for checking out Taste Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, predictions for the season. Whose card? What would you put in your card? What would you put on there? Because if you're mean to my dog, get out. Whatever. Thanks for the time, y'all. Peace. Okay, look. In the beginning, I was looking for like a whole bunch of like fun facts about Denver. Like, oh, I'll just say something cute about Denver. Not that there's not a lot, but I ran into some brick walls. Like, for example, they were like, oh, did you know that Denver invented the cheeseburger? And I'm like, oh, as a lover of cheeseburgers, this is the most iconic invention ever. Come to find out, these clowns just got the patent for the cheeseburger. But a dude in California invented that shit 10 years earlier, 1924. This dude was making cheeseburgers. Legend. Then they were like, did you know that if Washington, D.C., the capital of our country, goes down, the capital will be Denver? And I'm like, whoa, that's pretty impressive. That's important to know. I hope Washington, D.C. never goes down, but if it does, that's fire to have that as the backup. Denver, that's... Then they're in the comments like, well, actually, technically, there is no contingency plan for when not. Oh, what do y'all have? Please, if you're from Denver, tell me some real facts in the comments. And not just that your city's a mile above sea level and that you're not even smashing on. I'm going to go to work now.